To install the Azure command line tool for cloud on Ubuntu, we're going to follow the instructions on Microsoft's site. So search for install AZ CLI or install Azure CLI in your favorite search engine. You might use DuckDuckGo. It'll bring up the page, and then you can pick which operating system you want to install. Since we're going to install with Linux, I clicked on the link for install Linux, and then it has the different kinds of Linux here, and we're going to use the Ubuntu version. So one way to do it is to use this one-line version. If you want to see what's in this one line here, you can copy it without the sudo bash part and take it over, and it'll just bring back the script that it's going to run. Essentially what it does is it just runs through the 5 or 6 commands back to back based on which operating system you have. So this is kind of a all-in-one Linux installation script. Alternatively, you can run those individual commands one at a time, back to back, and you'll end up getting the exact same results. It's just that it'll do the jobs one at a time, and also if there's any kind of error at any point along the way, then it will let you know about it at that point. So it's slightly safer to just do it one step at a time. So we're going to take it one step at a time, and we'll go ahead and install the background software, the certificates, the GPG, and other software that we would need. So now that that's done, we'll go on to the next step. And at this point, what we're trying to get a hold of is Microsoft's public key, so that when we do the downloads from Microsoft, our system is going to be able to check and make sure that the packages are really coming from a trusted source. Now we'll add the Microsoft repository, and it's going to add it to a file called Azure CLI.list. So we'll go ahead and do the installation, and then we can check that file. So you go to cat etc apt, and then you're looking for sources list D folder. Inside will be the different sources, and we want to list the Azure CLI.list. And in here, you'll see that it's going to pull packages from packages.microsoft.com for our operating system, which is Jammy. And now finally, we're ready to do the normal apt-get update and apt-get install. So go ahead and paste those. Update will get a list of the latest software that is available, and then the apt-get install will download the installation package, unzip the package or unpack it, and then it will do the install. The file can take a while to install because the installation software for AZCLI is several hundred megabytes once it's decompressed, and does take a little bit to copy the files over. So expect it to take somewhere around maybe 3 to 5 minutes. Once the installation is complete, you can test to see if the command line installed okay by just typing in the command AZ, and it should come back with the help. At this point, in order to use the command line with your cloud, you will need to do AZ login. So when you enter AZ login, it's going to open up your browser and ask you to log in to your cloud environment with your credentials, and it'll transfer that token back to the command line so that you can start to use the command line with your cloud environment.